G-Rap, Reggie Noble and James. The field had to shine, and Kelly rolling the drains. They tried to blackball me but couldn't. I was too good. They tried to run me out of my city.
Look how wild this thing is.
Yes, sir.
How did this all come about?
Always wanted a festival since like they won. So, you know, just fighting, trying to get it.
All the elements that you would find in a fest. I see the Ferris wheel.
Hey, the game is loaded. Let's get into the game. They don't talk about no real life basketball.
Sports pregame show.
And we play basketball in real life.
Hey y'all, Bernie Johnson, Kenny Smith. You know him. You're watching the NBA. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles
We got the Lakers.
against the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, we're covering LeBron James 16th season hard and heavy. No. You don't have to say it that way. You don't have to say you're covering the Los Angeles Lakers. You can say you're covering the Memphis Grizzlies.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Rocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 17, Garrett Temple. At small forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 25, Daniel Parsons. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 13, Jared Jackson. Number 11,
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Lakers were handed a loss when they went up against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Smitty, when you were playing, did you ever hope for the team to make a trade to address something, whatever it could be, on the floor or off the floor?
I think, Kevin, the good thing is I wasn't afraid to talk to management and also talking to coaching staffs on what we needed. Not per se who needed to be traded, but I think just the areas where we were missing. And a lot of times when you have that relationship and you're a captain of the team, which I was most of my
McGee is still injured. 1 to 2 weeks to be fully healed.
Organizations where you had the voice what you think the team needed. A lot of times they didn't listen, Kevin, but at least had to voice my opinion.
It seems like a family, isn't it, Steve? And sometimes there's a fit, and sometimes there isn't a fit.
Yeah, and it's tough when you get a chance to see some of those guys that are traded that really didn't want to be traded. That's the part of the business that you don't like.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. Aldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Chandler and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Parsons after LeBron James's miss. And Parsons kicks to Conley. Here's Jackson. Kuzma pulls it in. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And that one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running. You know what, Greg, you're right. So many of their games are decided in the first half because their offense starts clicking. They build up a big lead and just run away and hide.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Passes it to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
With capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor, you're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Ball against Conley. Out to the right wing. Baseline J on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense, regardless of the situation.
Gasol against Chandler. Gasol kicks to Jackson. Outside, takes the 3. Tyson Chandler grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play. And a late reaction by the transition team. Takes it himself uncontested.
Now here's Conley. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Lakers lead by 3. Here's Kuzma. Feeds it to LeBron. The Lakers. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ball.
Gasol. Mark Gasol probably never won any dunk contest, but he can still put you on a poster.
And for years, the Memphis Grizzlies defined mid-level success.
Last year, they made the playoffs 7 straight seasons. Always seemed a player or two short. Now they're finally rebuilding.
Stolen by
ball
Ball.
Right back at him.
And here's the fast break.
Stop.
Ball leading the way.
Wide
Here's
open
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Rebounded by Timber. On one of five from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Great shooter off the catch. Jumper.
Here's Conley. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Pass to Parsons. He kicks it to Temple. Shot clock at 6. Conley scanning the floor. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender. Artie, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Go at the door.
Right by LeBron. Here's Chandler.
Wide open.
Wide open look. Sinks the three-point.
Big.
He's got 5.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire. I'm loving this one. It's back and forth with these lead changes. All the vote just comes down to who has the ball last.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I just thought the defense was not any shot they wanted, really. Give them credit, even though they were facing very little resistance down to the level of their competition.
And nosebleeds. On the court with the athletes.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Chandler. And it's Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Caspi passes to Harrison. Here is Caspi. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Off the left rim and out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And they pick up 2.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Here's Harrison.
Oh!
Down low. Stolen by Ball.
Steal.
Tried by James.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Green finds Brooks. Here is Caspi. He's covered by Ingram. And they get it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Caspi's got his first points in this one. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to McGee. Over Green. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by James. James has got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brooks kicks to Rath. Memphis moving that ball around. Misses from close range.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
That's from LeBron's standpoint. He plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that LeBron's contract ends. His son could potentially be coming into the NBA.
Here is Caspi following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Green uses the glass to finish away.
Jermichael Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
His fifth field goal, he's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Broke loose.
Oh!
And the ball goes out of bounds.
We almost
Last
had
touch
another
by Ball.
steal.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers. In
Give it
field
up.
goal percentage,
Lonzo
fifth
Ball.
in scoring, and his playmaking ability in our league.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best right now. Quick trigger. Over that top spot. And Caspi kicks there. Caspi. For the game. Harrison, clock at 6. From past the arc. And James pulls it down. Off target there. That would have pushed.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its first quarter.
Green shoots from the baseline, and no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Walton wants to do here.
Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this.
He's got the baller brand tattoo.
One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He's one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had his shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
You know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going. No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, JaVale McGee is out there with Beasley. Then it's
a little rookie report. Jaren Jackson Jr., rookie for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 4th pick in the first round out of Michigan State. Also, you got Javon Carter. My boy. Got some sophomores over there. And then for the Lakers, you will see Wagner. You got Maurice Wagner. You got Isaac Bonga. Nice pick of the second round from Germany. The Lakers really like. Luke. Another sec. So the Lakers just had an amazing draft. I mean, these guys aren't all-stars or super mass productive right now, but I mean their potential. I mean they've done. He's averaging 5 a game, 2 assists. He's a second rounder with first round potential. That's what I mean. So you're getting production from second rounders. And like I said, they have first round potential. Look at this. Kudos to the Lakers on this draft.
Ingram, then it's Ball, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. Lakers leading by 11. Now the pass to Ingram. And again, it's the Lakers.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And that one falls for Ingram. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game of basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out one or two, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Al Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not compensated. I don't allow that. Controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys,
art of leadership, DA. Thank you. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hart's got his first basket.
And Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting guys going.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it shows some improvement and consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Dylan Brooks. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When Gasol feels the deep playing off him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Leading by 14. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Jackson out that one. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Passes it to Kuzma. Grizzlies with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jackson misses on 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Brooks finds Jackson. Now here's Anderson. Now. Victor Carter, 6 to shoot. Good on that shot, and with that, the
that's worth another look. Von Carter.
Los Angeles is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Marc Gasol. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Steve, while he was interim head coach last season, J.B. Bickerstaff certainly won over the players' approval.
Marc Gasol said he's done a tremendous job with the tools he was given and with what he was allowed to do. Mike Conley simply stated he deserves this job. The Grizzlies brass was impressed enough that they didn't conduct a coaching search.
The first one falls. Some changes for Memphis. Garrett Temple is checked in for Brooks, and it's Conley in for Carter. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
In terms of player salaries, you want to get what you pay for. Not the case for the Grizzlies last season. Two of the three highest paid guys, one played in just 12 games, the other played in just 36.
Here's Conley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Looking at the Grizzlies last season, they really didn't have the talent on the bench to make up for some of those injuries.
They've watched a lot of draft picks over the years. No infusion of young talent. No surprise that they ended up with the second worst record in the league.
Parsons checked in for Anderson. And James drills them both. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization, what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Here's Conley. Kicks to Temple. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
For the three, a three-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance. You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Temple. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Parsons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gasol, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 3-4-second violation. Webb's checked in for Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 14. Ron with it. A 32-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy. His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch. And you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. Their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. The Lakers making a switch here. And stolen by LeBron. Kyler, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. The Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that one's good, James.
Some ways, this is the glue to LeBron's offense, unstoppable from mid-range.
To the inside, and stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Ingram. That's good, coming out the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Gaspy, he's covered by Ingram, and that one is good. 8 points for Marc Gasol.
Finding an opportunity inside. It's a good read by Marc Gasol. He's one of our high IQ players that we have.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. It's LeBron with the try. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't afford to leave one of Conley's teammates wide open. He will make you pay.
Rondo kicks to Ingram over Gaspy. And it's Ingram missing.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Outside Gasol. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing. Have Brown to make.
Here's James. And the shot goes down. James just got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated. That way all night.
Finally, the pass to Temple. Go against Conley. Oh, kicks to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gasol. And Gaspy has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Green comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Garrett Temple. Outside Conley, back to Brooks. Outside Conley. The 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ingram passes to Kuzma. In the corner, it's James. Count the buckets, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Good shot, gentlemen.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Brooks from outside. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked in their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots in our end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Chanel.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away. Tremendous job of getting movers
and the entire defense is sunk in. Aiming at the trailer. Abram on the wing, defended by CJ. But LeBron wants him aiming at the trailer. Abram on the wing, defended by CJ.
Go. LeBron, you're the GOAT. Josiah loves you.
For now, say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals. He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts. Averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
Now here's Conley. Parsons, right side. Six. He kicks to Jackson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. See, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you much more than what you see on the stat sheet.
What he does, he controls the pace, the rhythm, understands how to manage the game, and he does it all with great efficiency. Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. Tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Traps in the train. 8 points for him.
Like seeing Mike Conley get busy from beyond the arc. When he has space to pull up, he fires the three.
Nice shot by Rondo.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out. You know what is 2 competing possibilities? One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Pulled in by Los Angeles. 11 rebounds in the game. Wait. Oh, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Parsons got the ball. And he gets the basket. Official.
Good call, Russ. Good call by the ref.
Blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there you see the heart and fire of Parsons. Just refused to be denied on that shot.
Well, Smitty usually careful with the basket.
What we got going on here? Screen's timing out and shit. Need to go to settings. Because we can't be having that shit. Be display. Home screen. Where's the timers at? Live screen. Hell no, ninja. About 30 minutes. How about that? Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
Well, the Grizzlies turned it over quite a bit last season.
Yeah, after years of playing methodical ball, they tried to open up the offense, but their starting point guard played in only 12 games. They really need Mike Conley, and no one...
Look where the 2.5 minutes go by here in the third. Brings it in without an inch of room around it. He didn't give him any daylight, or he would do just that. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Gasol. Memphis has gone 1-2. Oh, pretty hard on that shot, but he's got more teams around him. I think in a trade for a guy out of the best. Unselfish players, and what I mean by that is also guys that will run. But by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. The team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. A reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
Yes, Kevin, because I'm old school. I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
The look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right? Now a timeout called by Memphis. Look at LeBron James.
Well, the man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Brooks checked in for Cook. Lakers also changing it up. Michael Beasley. Caldwell Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. All subbed in for Josh Hart. Now here's Conley. 8. Oh, looking for Anderson. He gets it. That one calls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5-17. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Not there, and it's off target. And it's Conley with the ball for the Grizzlies. Brooks in the corner. Anderson. Caldwell Pope against Anderson. And that one's good by Stevenson.
A guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 6. Ball with the bucket.
And I tell you, Ball has really
perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper, quick at getting it off as well. He really stands no chance.
Oh, here's Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The ball picks one up. So good for so long. Conley still with no all-star appearances, Steve. That's hard to believe.
It is. It's a shame. Lots of competition at that point guard spot. People recognize the ability, but he continues to lose the numbers game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
Break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Up on the first.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, you know this franchise, they preach. Fundamentals. The Grizzlies led the league in personal fouls last season. Just another example of where things went wrong.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Dude, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Jackson. Outside Conley. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. I'm thinking about the Grizzlies, Smitty. It's going to be a challenge rebuilding this roster.
Yeah, cap space has been a challenge for the Grizzlies. Drafting well has been a challenge also. And of course, you have the coach who cares.
The Grizzlies shooting it in the third, 56% for the Anderson against Caldwell Pope. Outside Gasol. And it's off from 3-point range. Oh! By Memphis. They've been struggling here on offense. For a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 7 points, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances. You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. Offense.
And Anderson slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty.
Even on a power finish. Outside Gasol. Oh, that one is good again. He shoots straight from the floor with the basket.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He's just a little help from his teammates.
Oh, and another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, just an efficient, effective score.
A nice shot by Anderson. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Ball. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Ball's got 18 points.
Man, he's been on point. Not forcing things. Getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Late dishes to Jackson. From the high post.
Conley is out there to do. I love how he sets his teammates.
Oh, here's Ball. For him. The 3. And Los Angeles with the triple. 1:38 left in the third. Ball. 14. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6.
Conley is just a knockdown scorer from the mid-range. This is the separation and cashes in.
Oh, pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to put the points at the line.
Substitution.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Josh Hart in for Lance Stephenson.
Tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Here's Caspi. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Ball. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bring the pass to Caspi. 3 seconds left to play in the third. Chandler comes with a double team. Grab, he gets that one. Graham's got his first 2 points tonight.
Touch all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hart. 3 off target. This is going well. Shots here in the third. Graham. Caspi. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Lakers. Ball up top. And the miss. So 3 quarters of play all in the books. And This one all but over already. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was? At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a play.
Wow, battling.
Michael Green got here. Terrific story.
Undrafted Kevin. Bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you. For the story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Oh, here's Brooks. Bounce. Memphis will retain possession. What the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis on Saturday. Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Up with Andre Drummond. Carter has it in the corner from the trifecta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any.
Fine for one.
In terms of the
A lot of NBA career. Ever have any issues with the rating?
Oh, I did. And I think now these players are broken. They take it personally. They understand these games while they're in the NBA. A lot of them, just like all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harrison kicks to Parsons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Parsons might be slight of frame, but he still knows how to take a hit and finish.
Lakers leading by 22. Wing. Passing here by Los Angeles. Luke knocks down the three ball.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble. And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
Person. Green. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. No good from Casper.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense. Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action. Big of a deficit in the losing team. Harder. No, the opposite.
Parsons. Michael Beasley picked up that last basket. Against Parsons. And he could not get that one to. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Beasley.
Parsons can be very tricky when he goes at a defender, knows how to draw fouls. And early in his career, Parsons displays so much talent. We know about the injuries. I think everyone wonders what could have been.
Oh, good on that one. And talking about Parsons, one thing he can still do is help you stretch the floor.
Yes, Kevin, he has good size out on the perimeter, a nice shooting touch. Without the same athleticism he used to have, he's had to adapt his game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and from in for Beasley.
And Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can pass it. Very versatile player.
And so here's that. LeBron James's miss. Nobody near Parsons. Grizzlies with another miss. 5 by James. That's coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
Free throw good, LeBron. Often we'll hear about a team holding a only.
Only me wrong. Obviously, all the time, but when there's a players only meeting, that's a lot of things are going wrong with the team. Trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Parsons. Again, Memphis, no good.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Parsons with it. Bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Toe-to-toe against the guy. Hours over him. He got his heart. Create that kind of space. Good. Excellent pass. On time, on target. Great team.
Fine screen. Harrison, a 3-ball. They get it back. Back to Parsons. That's to Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's what every team wants from their big man nowadays. Jermichael Green able to knock down the triple.
The dish to Chandler. The drive by James.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Trying to block that? No, son. Drove baseline. Can't take a screenshot while you're recording.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Green, the pass to Harrison. Parsons against Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Some changes for Memphis. Rabs checked in for Green. Kyle Anderson comes in for Caspi. And it's Carter in for Garrett Temple. No good on the second free throw. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago. It was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
At one time, thought to be the ideal small forward, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
Brooks misses.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
And it's blocked.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he started to press.
Carter outside. Here's Rabb. Back to Carter. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there it is for him. 29 points for LeBron.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Carter. Bucks outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. James's Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Harrison. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
You have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
On kicks to Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop are lethal.
Oh, here is Carter. Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on the national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that we're going to do.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the basket by the Lakers. Anderson passes to Harrison. Pointer gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense that he just pretty much made out. Here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the
exacting a little revenge, really saving face. They did not want to go down.
Oh, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really all-around game for LeBron.
Did all the dirty work that they out space underneath.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rabb. Knocks it loose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harrison. Rebound by the Lakers. Luke. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet. They're going to have some extra goodies on that plane because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Anderson can't get it to go. LeBron, left side. To the paint.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
First free throw is good. And both free throws, good for James. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And break in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how you get it done on the road.
Let's start at that end, LeBron.
X-Ray Beats.